Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We have tornado warnings today and a lot of stuff going on here, and it's nasty outside. So I was looking at this intake and I brought it in last night to kind of clean all the mating surfaces up and get a better look at injector 7 where I was having a leak. Well, what I ended up doing now that I have it off and can get to it better, um, I still can't get the upper and lower separated. I'm not going to, at this point, worry about it. I'm not going to seal the bung with injector with a high temp silicone. That's just not working. So I've decided this is what I'm going to do. I've went ahead and bought all brand new bushings, and that was a while back, and put them on, and that did no difference. Out of the inside of when I applied the smoke machine, the vacuum leak came from between here and the lower intake. So you really have no way of seeing that on the car. You can see this here visually, and I can kind of point it out to you. It was on the lower inside of the bung. Had nothing to do with what I did. I tried multiple different O-rings, new ones, bigger ones, service ones. Did nothing, and the leak still happened there. So I don't know if I needed to add stuff to this unit. But here's my next solution. I've got them all in there really snug tight. Once I put the rail and push them down and get the two 8mm bolts in, I think I'm going to be okay. So let me show you what I did. I haven't added them to these, but these are the O-rings. Now, I used this little small one, which is not thick-wise. But then I used it, pushed this up, and wedged that small one in between that second recess area. It's not thicker than this gasket, but it causes this gasket, this O-ring, to bubble out further. And when you push it in, you can tell it's a lot snugger fit. So I went ahead and took those little smaller ones, and I'm going to show you one to give you an idea in my hand. I'm sorry my hands are dirty, but this is a very, very small O-ring. This is nowhere near the size of the other one, but this is mushrooming it out, pushing this up under in that lip. So that's right now what's going on, and they're all nice and tight. You can't even move them. You got to use a lot of force. So now I'm not messing with them. I got this side on, and my problem was right over here. And this thing is in there good. There's no wiggle wobble or anything else. So I'm going to try that just like that. I have this side lined up. I'm going to go ahead and flip it. But the other side, all the mating surfaces, the China rails, everything's pretty much clean. Now the remnants that went in here, I'm going to get a vacuum and vacuum all this out. High-powered vacuum, and suck it out and suck anything that might have, gasket material that might have fell back in, since I can't get the upper taken apart from the lower. Now I got two options with this. I'm going to test fit first with those 1250 gaskets, and I'm probably going to go ahead and seal this up to here. The gasket up to here, and test fit with the studs first. If the studs and stuff are not lining up exactly where I want, and the intake's not falling down on a dry fit, then I'm going to go back to the bolts. The original hardware that I upgraded to stainless steel 1/2-inch bolts, intake bolts. I went and got those at Roll King. So I have those two, and I have the ARP studs. So I might try first on the ARP studs, but I'm going to go ahead and silicone it from the water jackets to over there back on here, and make sure the ports are matching up pretty well. I'm not going to be able to have the upper off to look down in the lower to see, so I got to eyeball where the gasket sits on the top of the coming out of the intake to make sure it's correct, matching up. I'll have a good idea at that indication to know if it's right or wrong, because I saw how it was perfect, and I believe the ports were matched up pretty well. So as always, guys, like, subscribe, and share. I'm trying to fix injector 7. The vacuum leak, I showed you where it is, and I'm showing you how I'm trying to fix it. You guys have a great day. As always, keep on dreaming.